less than 15 minutes.
I am aware that there are cameras.
And so this gets you your 15 minutes of fame.
Objection, Your Honor. Argumentative.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Oh yeah, man. Could you fucking believe it?
Yes,
Here,
I can.
15-minute leftovers. 15 minutes of them leftovers, baby.
15-minute
Your boy, Your
leftovers,
Majesty.
bud.
Oh goddamn. And we got Progress. Introduce. Say hi to the crowd for us. Progress on the
man.
bass.
We doing
Boom,
a
boom,
15-minute
boom,
leftovers
Boom, boom, boom.
on Murder in the Woods.
There's a lot
Damn.
of murder going on in these woods.
Yeah,
Yeah,
there was
man, you
fucking
have
killing in this bitch. Yeah.
No idea. But let's talk about tits.
Mm-hmm.
Tits galore in this movie.
Yeah, man.
You know,
There was
A
a
nice
lot of
amount.
fucking a hope for titties to pop, flop, and plop, and do lots of fucking noises that we wanted to do. But
put in the hoe and hope. You know.
I think this movie was more. I think the movie was like about hope. You know what I'm saying? The hope a titty would fly out. The
I was
hope
all hoping.
that one
The hope was there, bro. I was waiting.
fucking
I
areola
was
would
waiting.
be shown in this whole motherfucker.
I don't know why it
But-
didn't.
Nah, because you know what I'm saying. This movie doesn't. I mean, that was the whole
And it was
point.
made
That
in
was the hook.
2020 though.
That was the hook of this
Yeah.
bitch. They had to hook
True.
the men into thinking that there might have been a titty in this motherfucker.
Put in the hoe and hook too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And believe me, man, I was hoping. I was
Fingers were
fucking
crossed.
hoping. Fingers
I was
crossed.
hoping the killer
everything.
would get them. I was hoping the killer would get the chicks so they could
Hell yeah.
do their
Nah.
little thingy things. 'Cause
Nah,
them
for
things
sure.
were thinging. But it had a good start. It was a very cliche start, man. I loved it. It showed the beginning of
Yeah.
everything.
But
You know how it does.
it's that's the thing, man. This movie had its cliches, but it also had like I said, fucking its own like like the way it flowed. I liked. You know what I'm saying? It was very like linear. You know what I'm saying? It didn't. There wasn't no random scenes. It was just like
It was written
very
really
simple.
well.
Yeah, it was very simple.
Yeah.
Girl's having her birthday. She was just trying to have a fucking good time in the woods with her
Just trying
friends.
to have a fun time. Just trying
And
to
then-
have
and then
some
what
little
happened?
dick in the woods. That's all she trying to do. It's a little sucking dick sucking in the woods. That's it.
Yeah,
Can I play a
Yeah,
game
she was
dick
tryna-
in the woods or what?
bro, she was just trying to have some birthday fucking. You know what I'm saying? But with some friends around, so it's not super weird or nothing.
Sound
I mean,
bad.
obviously
But you
she
know
could have
who
just fucking had her and her boyfriend could have just went and fucked, and it would have been probably a better time than what happened to them.
But nah.
Nah.
Let's bring my weirdo cousin and the weird guy in the other cardigan and let have our other friend invite himself to a trip and then bring a chick who nobody likes.
Well,
Except
no,
us.
you all right. Look,
'Cause she was
also
hot.
think about this. Look,
Yeah.
really, in reality, it didn't like the only part that didn't make sense is that they kind of didn't know Cardigan guy that well.
Yeah, at all. Nobody knew the
Because
cardigan guy.
no one really was his friend that much. And the
true.
other thing is he was way too chill throughout the whole experience.
He knew where everything
like,
was. He was so
Yeah,
calm.
that was exactly. First things first, his fucking grandma warned him saying like evil shit's gonna happen. That was already my tip off. I was like, all right, this dude's weird. And then he didn't react when fucking Thotty McThotty fucking what's it called? Hoochie One Thou Wow came in. Like, come on, bro. I don't give a fuck, bro. If you have a dick, if you're a man and you're 16, 17 and a fine girl comes into your house, knocks on the door, and he was too much like, why are you coming? Like, bitch, what the fuck? Like, nigga, what? What are you talking about? Why she coming, bro? Just for fucking, who gives a
And the
shit,
grandma-
bro? Why
I
aren't
was
you
like,
happy?
You ain't got no friends.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, that was another thing. That's what I'm saying. This movie had too much foreshadowing of like how the characters are gonna develop. You know what I mean? You have a dude that has no fucking friends that has some type of connection with them. You know what I'm saying? And even when you first seen him, he was like looking at like one girl's Facebook and didn't really like. And then they were like, "Oh, we're Facebook friends." But you remember Facebook, dude? It wasn't really shit. It was just like pictures
what the hell is
and
that?
then like posts. It wasn't like MySpace where like you customize your shit. And
remember, based in
that's beside-
2006, movies in 2006.
that's what I'm saying. That's beyond like beside the fact. The whole point
Yeah.
is like this shit like pretty much was formulaic of a horror movie, where it was like, all right, we foreshadow something happened back in the day to the cabin where they're going.
Gotta watch out from them cabins in the woods is all I gotta say. I don't trust not a damn cabin in not near woods, but especially this one, man. Everything was just happening too coincidentally. If you really watch the movie, you see like that dude, Mr. Cardigan guy. He's not always present.
No,
If you
yeah.
really watch the movie, you see he's not always present when shit goes down. But
Well,
when
no,
when that veiny thing fell on top of that dude, I was like, how is nobody accusing this guy?
Well, no, for sure. No, that, and then it was like, bro, come on, man. Like, if you ever changed a tire or had to work on cars, like
Seen him.
like the jack, you have to put it in a certain spot where it don't move. And these fools like kind of seemed like they knew how to do that. And when it fell, it was like, come on, man. Like, something pushed that shit. And then it was that was the only guy out there. That's why, I mean, fucking Mr.
Yeah,
Max.
that kind of gave it away the most.
I said that, I said he was the killer,
You
what?
called it.
Right in the
You said
fucking...
it.
I called
First
him...
9 minutes almost.
Yeah, bro. It was super easy. That's the only thing that sucked about this movie is because it was like, fuck. The movie was actually pretty good. They just didn't hide the surprise too well.
Predictable. No,
Yeah, it was too-
they just did the same classic, the classic routine of a semi-good movie where they just like they try and spoon feed everything to you. They're like, okay, pay attention to the knife with air holes. Pay attention to this. Pay attention to. It's like
There
dude,
were certain...
I get it. It's flash.
It was like there were certain things in the movie that if they didn't allude to, they had too much foreshadowing. Which that's what I was saying. It's too much of a fucking trope of like horror movies
breadcrumbs.
and shit. Yeah, because I mean, come on, man.
Too many
The
breadcrumbs.
best horror movies surprise you. The best horror movies change your thought, and you'll be like, "Holy shit! I didn't even think of that type of shit." And then like when you add like those like little things that make it too easy, it takes you away from the movie because I don't give a shit.
You're not working.
If you don't watch horror movies, you wouldn't have seen what I've seen. But I've watched enough to be like,
No, continue. No.
No, what I was saying is that I've watched too many movies to like not see those little things because they make it too clear. It's not like back in the day where you had like less to work with and shit, so you could hide certain things. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
they shouldn't have showed the knife. 100%.
Yeah.
They shouldn't have showed the knife. They shouldn't have showed that old ass lady telling him about that bullshit. They shouldn't even have showed that first scene. You know what I'm saying? What they should have done is made that part because it was her dad. How the fuck did she not know her dad was missing? You know what I'm saying? No, for real, for real. They should. What they should have done is been like had a scene where it's like, where's dad at? You know what I mean? There should have been something like weird.
Or at least a flyer, like a missing flyer, or like, oh, that hasn't came on for, it's like something acknowledging the fact, like, yo, he hasn't been.
No,
here
it
for
should
a
have been
minute.
like,
or like it's anniversary. It's his anniversary.
No. This is what it should have been. This is what it should have been. Her calling us, I can't get a hold of my dad. It would have been as simple as that. Like, man, I was like, yeah, my dad usually calls me. Whatever.
Yeah, I was
and her
check
just
on my dad real quick.
Yeah, that would have been a little bit more alluding to like, all right, that's a part of it. But they didn't see that shit because it was like, that's what I'm saying. Like, so that motherfucker killed her dad the day before that happened.
Damn.
You know what I mean? That's what I'm saying. There was just too much.
How do you
There was too
lure a
much.
nigga out? That's crazy.
You know what I mean? That's what I'm saying. Like they made it. They put the movie together for you to figure out, and it was too easy. It was like, here's this little ass puzzle. You know what I mean?
Yeah, take away a couple scenes in this movie would have been A1.
No, that's all it was. It's just the editing of like, or the choices of maybe not the writer, but like the choices of the director and shit. Like he should have fucking hid things because that's the whole point. Nothing's scarier than the unknown. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to watch nothing.
That's kind of like
Uh-huh.
it's kind of like video games. It's like video games. It's like you don't want to play a game that's too hard because it's gonna keep pissing you off. You want to play a game that's too easy because it's gonna be like it's not a challenge. You want that just right area, and I feel like that trickles on to like life within like whether it goes to like relationships or even like movies or anything. Like you always want that Goldilocks spot where it's just enough. You know what I'm saying? Like it shouldn't go over your head, but it shouldn't be so in front of your face. It should like the user or the whatever the whoever's viewing this should like think about it like from that perspective. You know what I'm trying what I'm trying to say? It's like
Well, yeah,
you
well,
need
yeah, and then,
you need to kind of work for these breadcrumbs. Like you gotta like okay, it's this guy, it might be this guy. And then you finally get a clue like later, like you're like oh shit, like I remember that because back then it's kind of like the Ocean's movie. Like if you pay attention to shit like in Ocean's 11 and 12 and all the type of crime movies, you could see how things happen in synchronicity. You just have to pay attention to certain things, certain details. And
well,
yeah,
no, that's the
you just
thing
pick
in
up your own
horror.
crumbs.
Well, that's what I'm saying. That's the thing in horror. It's about the shock. It's about the fucking. It's about the surprise. In certain horror movies
Yeah.
back in the day, that was what got you. You know what I'm saying? That's why. I don't know if you ever seen Sleepaway Camp. You didn't know who the killer was, and when you found out, the whole shock and awe, like the surprise at the end. This wasn't a fucking surprise. It was obvious. It kept getting
Yeah.
more obvious, and that's the shitty part of this movie. And it was hella funny.
Yeah.
There was like a part where he killed that guy, Luis, killed him with his
Okay,
own
yeah,
bong.
yeah, yeah.
That shit was dumb as fuck. This kid
I was
doesn't
hoping
look
it was
like
the
someone
axe.
that was tough. That tough. Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, he would not overpower Mr. Low Fade, man. They would
no,
not.
but I think that's what like drew me. I was like, I gave it originally like a 6 or 7. No, I gave it a 7. It had a
Yeah.
good setup. That's what I'm saying. They could have done this movie better, but in the end,
It doesn't
What I-
even matter. What?
no, like you got to remember, like this movie was pretty like, I liked it. I'm not gonna lie, it was
It
pretty
was a good
campy.
slasher.
That's what I'm
Good-
saying.
yeah,
So
good
I
campy slasher film.
wouldn't give it a fucking 7, but I give it a solid 6. Like if you're not into horror movies and you don't fucking overanalyze it like I did, because I'm into that shit. You know what I'm saying? I like to be surprised. I understand that like you're just trying to make a movie for the masses and
Yeah,
shit.
yeah.
But like you gotta be original. You know what I'm saying? The whole
Gotta
fucking
be yourself.
the reason, because this is Scream. You get it? You know what I'm saying?
Essentially, a Scream. No, that's exactly
Yeah,
what I thought
Scream.
when I first saw the
My
ending.
fucking-
Especially when he told
my-
the whole plot. He foiled the plot.
My father ran off with your fucking mom, and that's why I'm doing this.
And the sins of my father.
Yeah,
and
exactly.
their son,
I was like,
our daughter.
and that's cliche shit. Like, nah, bro. Maybe you could have still done that. You know what I'm saying? But you didn't have to fucking
Yeah.
do like there's just too much and shit. Oh, and then we got to think about like the fucking Danny Trejo, bro. Danny
He
Trejo.
did exactly what Karen Dean did. He did exactly the same thing. He probably recommended this movie or produced this, what I was thinking, or something like that. I was like, dude, he's only in it for such a short period just to stop him. And then in the end, it's like, dude, he probably only had like 7 lines. 9 lines, I would take it back. The grandma.
Bro, the grandma
was
left.
a trained assassin.
Dude, the grandma left. That was the dumbest part of that fucking scene. She should have
He said,
fucking
clean this
How
up.
the fuck did
Don't
she
be late
not
for
know?
breakfast.
Yeah, dumbass line, bro. She should have stayed till the fucking end. How the fuck are you gonna do all this dirt, move all these bodies? Fucking Tia over here has the fucking strength of fucking men that could haul bodies up the stairs without no one noticing. Like, damn, bitch, how fucking strong are you, bro? Like, come on. That's what I'm saying.
She
It's
knows
just
how to
too...
operate a sniper rifle.
Yeah.
Or-
Oh,
or
she
the
had a
scope on it.
sniper, but she couldn't shoot Danny Trejo in the fucking head. Get out of here. Get the fuck out of here.
Hey, she probably couldn't carry him either. She's probably like, yo, I'm just gonna.
gonna leave this
motherfucker
fucking
to the
nigga-
side.
I mean,
Heavy.
I guess like everybody else was skinnier, so I could see them getting picked up by Thea and get. But dude, she dragged everybody upstairs.
He did not. I mean, he must have helped or something. The other Mr. Cardigan guy must have helped or something. I don't know.
Yeah,
I can't
man.
see that Tia doing that.
That's what I'm saying, like-
crazy. She let them bodies hit the floor though.
And that's what I'm saying. So like, all in all,
Man, I don't know,
I would
man. I
recommend
personally
this
probably give
movie
this
to. Like I said, this is a campy movie, bro. Like it's a newer,
it
campier
is.
movie. I liked some of the
It's
like
over a 5,
elements.
so it's good.
Yeah, like I didn't hate it. That's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, I liked it. I wouldn't. I have nothing to add or take away from this movie.
No, it wasn't a great
Except-
movie, but
Yeah,
it was
I mean,
watchable.
it tried its best.
And I think that's
Yeah, it
what
was
that's.
good. It's something to watch. It's a good Halloween watch. If you want to watch something to
Exactly.
get a little chills. Oh, another thing I was talking about, or I wanted to touch upon before we left, was everybody knows when you watch a horror movie that you're gonna get scared, that there's gonna be jump scenes. They even show you the jump scenes most of the time in trailers, as they usually do when they fuck it up. But
Yeah.
like the build, it's all about that build up. Like
Yeah.
they hit you with that, the music stops, it's all like eerily quiet, and then like they fucking go through this one thing, and you think it might be like, oh yeah, it's too obvious, and then they look, cause they go all fucking slow, and then it's like, oh, it's obvious, there's nothing there. And then right when they close it, or right when they go, like the next 4 seconds, be ready, because the jump scare is about to happen. They get you, they suck you in with that first like warm up. It's kind of like a crossover from AI when he said he was crossing over Michael Jordan. He's like, yo,
Yeah.
I hit him with his little baby crossover to see if he bit, and he bit. So then I was like, all right. Then he did the little 1-2, 1-2, and then hit him with the big one. It's like, just get him in that little fucking lull, like a little lullaby.
No,
Catch him
exactly.
sleeping,
Man.
and then wake them the fuck
No.
up. And boom.
But I mean, that's what makes a great horror movie, bro. You know what I'm saying? It has to be the fucking shock and awe. It can't be too set up, but it can't be
Maybe.
too blindsided too, because then you're like, where the fuck did that come from? So
Oh,
that's what I'm
another
saying.
thing.
It's the
Why did
balance,
he,
bro.
Why did he the first hot chick he killed?
Why did he throw acid in her mouth?
Yeah, why did he put acid in her mouth? Like, what was
That
the
was
fucking
so
point of that?
fucking stupid. That was such
That
a
was.
dumb. Like
That was
they
a
had to
waste.
explain why she had herpes. I was like, why the fuck did? Because remember, I was all like, why the fuck did she have like? Like it was such a dumb part. It was
Boils
kind
on
of
her
like,
face, bro.
yeah, it was like, all right, dude, you might as well have done that to everybody to make it like a theme. All right, I like to like kill people and then, so they can't identify them, burn their face and their hands off or something like that.
But I would have understood.
was,
I
like-
would have understood if he didn't like her. If he like, I didn't like her, but he didn't like the
Yeah,
other chick.
Oh yeah, he like hated her cousin.
See, I
That
wanted
was
to
so
do that.
fucking random, bro. That was so
Dude,
random.
typical school shooter vibes, bro. He has school shooter vibes.
Oh,
all
incel
over him,
shit?
bro. Incel
That
shit.
would've-
Like, he
see,
didn't-
that's
he
what
was
I'm
jealous.
saying.
He was surrounded by pussy and he couldn't feel it. He
That
couldn't
would have
figure it
made
out.
more sense. That would have made more sense if he was just an incel.
Yeah.
I was like, well, no one in my fucking class since I met you, no one fucking looked at me or something. That's what I'm
Ever
saying.
since
There has
that
to
day.
be. Yeah, there's tropes. There's like tropes and shit of like horror that like I feel like they really missed on this one. And like I
Yeah,
said, this movie wasn't perfect, but I've seen worse. I would fucking suggest. That's what I'm saying. I'm sticking with the 6. Oh no, this was a 6. It's not a.
mine went
I-
down.
yeah, like I guess a 5, because I guess 5 should be watchable, like
Yeah,
watchable
this is
once.
watchable.
Like this is like a campy movie
Way
where
more watchable
you can play
than
this
that
shit
last
with some
movie,
people
the
and
Murder
have a
Farm.
laugh.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But it's
You have a
not
good
so
laugh, you have a
bad
good
where
time.
yeah, it wasn't so bad where like
And you don't even have to pay attention to it. You don't even have to pay attention to it all the way.
You
Because
don't.
there's breadcrumbs every freaking fucking inches, man. Freaking.
Yeah,
Like freaking
even
fucking,
the fucking
every
pictures
freaking
inside
inch.
the house, like it kept showing pictures of him and his family, and like, you know what I mean? And then he kept like being like, "There's a secret I haven't told you,"
They come
and
after
then like
me.
no one even cared about what he said. Cause right
They
when he
tried to
said
make
that,
the
I'd
movie
be
like
like, "It's
demonic.
you, bro. It's you." If I was in that situation and that
Dude.
motherfucker said some shit like that, I'd sock that motherfucker in his mouth and just kill him. I'd be like, "Nah, fuck that. It's this
Dude.
motherfucker. Fuck this." Like, come on, like
It was him when the
come
car
on,
fell on
bitches.
homie. It was over when the car fell on Goku. It was over. I was over.
Oh yeah, that fool died hella shitty, bro. Like, come on,
Cause
bro.
I was like, dude, he obviously moved it. Cause he ran back inside, like, oh my gosh, he's gonna get us. It's like, bro, do you think the mystery man just fucking knocked this down? The wind did it? You think he sent a fucking blast of spirit waves? Like, nah. Homeboy did it. It's over. It's over. Finito. Should have body bagged the little fucking nerdy Mr. fucking Cardigan guy. But, it's 2006, That's,
no.
yeah, it's a whole lot of going around. You know what I'm saying? But yeah,
Nah, but
hey man, this was actually, I don't know, man. I liked it. This is probably the best 5 I've ever seen.
no, yeah. This
You know
was
what I'm
like
saying? It's a really
epitome
good
of a
5.
good
This
5.
is the new
Yeah.
standard. Yeah, this is the new standard 5 because it
Where
got
it's
into it got
watchable.
cracking. Yeah.
I I'd rewatch it just to show people. That's a big thing too. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like
I'm probably gonna
I'd be like, dude, this
rewatch
is a
it.
campy movie. It's fun. It's not too bad. We could watch it with some beers and not pay attention, but then also come in and out. And that's
Yeah,
very
not have to
rare
pay
in movies
attention
and
at
shit,
all.
especially B ass movies like this. Most of the time, like the last movie we watched, fucking
Fear
Fear
Farm.
Farm was trash.
Ass, bro.
It has
That
no
shit's complete trash.
rewatchability. This movie has rewatchability. They did it right. I don't know. Yep, 5.
Yeah, but just remember, you could talk through the whole thing,
Fucking
bro.
movie.
You don't even have to be facing it. You could just be in the other room. Dude,
Yeah.
you won't miss a beat. You can come out in the last 3 minutes and be like, oh, did he kill anyone? Dude, I fucking told V about this movie. Like, oh yeah, we watched it. She's like, what's it about? And she's like, oh, I'm gonna look up what's it about. And she basically got it nailed on the head. She's like, oh, so the Mexican kids just get killed. I was like, yeah, that's it. That's basically it.
Yep.
Basically, essentially it. But yeah, you can talk through the whole movie. You can get it. It's a good 5. It's a great 5. Oh, this is nice, man. Yeah, today's Tuesday over where I'm at, or wherever we're recording this right now. And you know what happens on Tuesdays. You know what happens on Tuesdays?
Yeah.
Tell them.
It felt Tuesdays, man, in Long Beach, man.
Soldier Boy, tell them. Yeah,
If you
man.
ain't-
Fucking, he's on there on the 1s and 2s, spinning, dropping remixes, dropping hot shit, dropping hot things only, at the Burr. So get there, get your worm, get you a dranky drink, get you a little dranky poo, post up on the wall and nod your head a little bit. And, shit, I might head over to the stash right now, give me a little cran vodka. Might give me a little motherfucking dranky. Might give me a Simon's burger. Add a Friday to it. We spending money today. Well, kind of, sort of. Birthday coming up, so gotta get drunk. Last couple of days in my 29s, in my 20s, so I gotta get all these bad decisions out. So another cran vodka it is. You know,
yeah, man.
with a little, blessings.
Buster.
How about you? Buster. Speaking of Buster, do not you watch Halloween Resurrected if you want to get laughed. That has a great rewatchability, bro. Buster's in it. He'll drop some nice rhymes for that ass. Actually, there's a scene where he drops some rhymes for Michael Myers. You have to watch the end to see it. It's a bonus feature. But yeah, progress on the bass. How you feeling? You good?
I'm feeling good, man. I'm feeling good. Shit, man. I'm just gonna chill out, man. I'm gonna call it a night after a couple more beers. I got some music I gotta attend to. You know what I'm saying? I am progress on the bass, so I have to progress on this motherfucking bass.
Yeah,
But we got some songs out, man. Make sure you
That
fucking
we
tune
do.
into both of our Instagrams and shit. Progress on the bass and also Your Majesty Max.
You got Your Majesty.
We got some songs, you know what I mean? We're looking for fucking to keep it moving, man. You know what I'm saying, dude? Shit, dude. It don't stop,
We're
man.
just trying to
We
keep
gotta
it
progress
spinning.
and the marathon continues,
man.
as R.I.P. Nipsey would say, man. You know what I'm saying?
R.I.P. We just trying to make sure we hit success on the block, and we keep spinning that block, and we keep spinning until we dizzy. You know what I'm saying? We just trying to get it all,
For
man. We just trying to get
Hell
success.
yeah.
Mamba mentality. R.I.P. Kobe.
Hell yeah, man. We gotta stay on that Mamba shit, man, for sure.
Get
But
better
all right,
every
man.
day type shit.
For your
catch y'all
till
later,
next
man.
time, man. You know what I mean? The next 30 and shit, man. 100. This will be progress
Wait
on the
till you hit
bass.
that next 30. And this is Your Majesty Max.
All right,
And this will be
peace.
15-minute leftovers. Leftovers. Page.